Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And that is out of play. Strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Strikes.
Fast. Ball is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Swings through that one for strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And out of here. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Schwellenbach back to work. That one misses. Ball one. Right side. Albies over to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Schwellenbach back to work. Out to short. The sliding play at short. Not in time. He's throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. Wood stands at first with one out. Check on the runner. Wood dives back in safely. Left-hand batter waits. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. The shortstop takes the ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering upstairs. That's out to center field. That's a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly, and now it's runners at first and second.
Up next for the Nationals, the
and
catcher,
now it's Keibert Ruiz. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. So two down. Now for Washington. James Wood, 1 for 2.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. He's safe. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Superstars going up against the Devils. And now, Bobby Witt Jr.
For the Superstars, the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Ryan Roberts, the next to hit. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a foul ball. Just missed.
Outside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. The relay. Next is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's out number 2. So digging in, Adam Dunn. Late with the swing there. Roberts off of first with 2 away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, today's starting pitcher, Andy Pettitte.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that.
Oh, that got him.
That got him.
A little problem with his location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here is Sosa. To the plate.
The right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to.
They take the force out, inning over. Second inning set to go. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Cole back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
The other way. Hauls it in, and there's one away. This is J.J. Bleday. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Bleday.
Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Blake Sable digs in now. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Fought off foul. Sable hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. And he deals. On the ground, Bazana tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And that one is lifted in the air. Bleday brings it in. And there's 1 down. Curtis Granderson getting ready to hit.
Curtis Granderson.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. This is Bryson Stott. Strike 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brennan makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in the desert, top half of the 3rd inning.
Leading
now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Cracks his bat and pops him up. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Jeter. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. David Wright will hit next.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
0-1.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Witt makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. This to 3rd. Witt fires over to first. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
for the
On to the
Superstars,
fourth. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And there's one down. Jose Bautista now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Bautista.
Just missed. One out, base is empty. That one hit to right. Sosa. 2 away. And now the first baseman, Adam Dunn. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
The first baseman, Adam Dunn.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. And now here is Sammy Sosa. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive inning.
1 at second, over to first, safe.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Bryson Stott digs in now. Fly to right his first time. Out towards left center. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off. And
well, he settles under it in left, and that. Back here at Chase Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Ripped on the ground to second, sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, J.J. Bleday. And there's a foul ball. Bleday goes 6'1", 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the catcher, Blake Sable. Granderson. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, David Wright. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Oh, right to the backstop. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Right at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Out towards right center field, Bleday sizing this one up, makes the grab, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. He's 2 for 2.
Sosa.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And delivers outside. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
Ball
way
2.
inside.
Straighten him up a little
2-2
bit.
the count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Pitch squirts away from Pudge.
And now a man into scoring position. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Brian Roberts will hit next. That one in triple digits.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Pizzano for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. And we're back. And here. So they turn to their closer, Josh Spores.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Hit in the air, center field. Lede moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Now
That is an excellent pace.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. Stop. The next to hit takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
Miller back to work. Bouncer to second. Bazana slings to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Adam Dunn.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He was late there. Strike 1. That one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Lede swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Chase Field, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses,
ball, 1 strike.
And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Alvarez makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazana. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. This ball's chopped in the ground, and that goes foul. The 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Lede makes the grab, and there are 2 down. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lede sizes this one up. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in the desert, we go to the eighth, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Blake Sable. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. And here is Will Brennan.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection.
Ball one, no strike.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. Jimmy Rollins getting ready to hit.
Jimmy Rollins.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. That one hammered center field. Granderson on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one popped up. Done in position. Makes the catch for the out. Next to the dish is Freddie. 1 for 3.
Freddie Freeman.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now pitching, Jeff Hoffman.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Ryan Roberts now at the plate.
Ryan Roberts.
That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
And next is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Oh, great stop. There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Kansas City Royals.
Coming up on the first pitch, and today on the hill, Seth Lugo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Digging in, Brenton Doyle. And that one is downstairs, and we are underway. The 1-0. And another ball. That misses the zone. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The third
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan McMahon.
And a foul ball. Doyle aboard here at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Good eye in that spot.
What's a good pitch there.
1 ball.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count. One ball, 1 strike.
That one out to right. Renfroe in position. Corrals it. 2 down.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Chris Bryant stands in now and watches strike 1.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium and on the hill, Kyle Freeland. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
1-1.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
At the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
And that one fouled off. Stays alive. Next offering way off the plate. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Witt, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is down low. And downstairs.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Dixon misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That's in there. Strike one. And that one is inside. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Royals leave one, scoreless after 1. Back here in Kansas City, top of the second leading off, Thairo Estrada. Lugo back to work. Lugo, 35 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And that's a little bit high.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Michael Tolia. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. This one smoked, could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Rockies take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 16, Stan Hilliard.
So up next, Sam Hilliard.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And that one fouled off. Tolia stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that drops in for a strike. Way inside.
2 strikes. Too high. Ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 away with a runner at third. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Jacob Stallings now. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. There's the strike. And that skips into dirt. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that is downstairs. 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Popped in the air, left field, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1. Just
Yep, that ball went
missed.
out.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses. Full count now.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, MJ Melendez.
And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And that's downstairs.
No strike.
And the count is 2-0.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one inside. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Chop to third. Slings it across. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. And it one-hops the wall. Tying run is in to score from second.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Just missed. Two outs and one in scoring position. That pitch gets the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one just missing inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there. And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Brian McMahon steps to the plate. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one the other way, and foul ball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. Sure, he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Tovar at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. In the dirt, now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Score remains tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
That's too low. And that is ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. doubled his first time. Rudder takes off. Tap foul at the plate. Now snap throw to first. India back in on a dive. Next pitch misses way outside. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fouled off left side. India, the base runner at first with 1 out. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
The catcher, number 13.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 so far. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Hit in the air, left field. Full extension, makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Bryant now. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's a strike, and it's 1 and 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one not close, and the count is 2 and 2. On the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a strike in there.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Stepping in, Michael Toglia. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Toglia. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 16, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Just missed.
Outside.
And that misses. Ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. There's a strike. 3-1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Tapped softly on the ground. Sends it to Toglia. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder,
MJ Melendez. Steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is outside. That one missing inside. And now it's even up.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. Back here in Kansas
Leading
City,
off for the
top
Rockies,
5,
the
John
left
Sciambi
fielder,
with
number
Chris
22,
Singleton. And
Nolan
leading it off, Nolan Jones. Lugo back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
All these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam.
So in
Hilliard.
now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Struck out swinging his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. Jacob Stallings digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Lugo keeping him close. Stallings, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Brenton Doyle. He is struck out and he is walked. And he pumps it a strike. Hilliard off of first with 2 away.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Rockies strand 1. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And that one clips the corner.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jake Bird, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Alexander getting cranked up as well. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a foul ball. One down, bases empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar. Just got him on that one.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
India.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Jonathan India. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. That's to third. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one is downstairs. The count now 2-2. And that one is. Inside. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell makes the play, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery.
Pitching for the Royals,
Chris Stratton on to pitch here,
Number 35.
and he has some nasty breaking
Chris
stuff.
Stratton.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And gone! He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now Thairo Estrada on the ground. Round to third, the throw to first, and Estrada is out.
The first baseman, number 4, Michael Toglia.
Next for Colorado, Michael Toglia. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That's in there. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Luis Peralta getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Halverson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Out to short. Zips it to first, and Witt is out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks
Now pitching for
Scott
Colorado,
Alexander gets handed the
Number
rock out of the
52.
pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game
Alexander.
could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle on the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 in this one. And to the plate for
Now
Kansas
batting,
City,
the
Michael
second
Massey.
baseman,
1 for
Michael
2.
Massey.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Here comes Perez around third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here it comes. Welcome to Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB. Okay, all set to go. Now here is Anthony Volpe. On the ground to short, bats up with it to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup.
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Headed towards the corner. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Betts into second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes Max Muncy. And a foul ball. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. This one in the air center field. Bellinger settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Sasaki back to work. Center field. Edman in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Paul Goldschmidt now. Late swing fouled off. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. To the right side, Hernandez tosses to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting 6th, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. An inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez sizing this one up. 1 down.
Batting 7th.
So
right
digging in,
fielder,
Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Up the middle, and that one handled. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. And here comes Tommy Edman. This to third, and that chance handled. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning,
for the
and
Yankees,
stepping in for the
left
Yankees,
fielder,
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ben Rice, the next to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 now. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Good job to fight that one off. Dominguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Batting 9th.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Grounded out his first time up. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Close one. Doesn't